Also been bipartisan outrage and frustration over the last few days that there are just more and more disclosures of classified documents showing up in places where they were not supposed to be. From a national security perspective, you work in national security, how concerned are you, and does the system need reform?
I'm going to defer most of the document questions to Karine. The only thing I'd say here is that you're welcome.
Thank you.
Obviously the president, you've heard Karine say he takes the treatment of classified material seriously. I can assure you that everybody here does too, and the National Security Council staff. We deal with classified material every single day. You have to do that. We all know what the rules are. We follow the rules, and the procedures exist for a reason, and they've been developed over many, many years as the nature of classified material has changed, now to now include electronic capability. And so we're working at that very, very hard. I don't have any changes to speak to. The process of classified material handling, not process, but the guidelines change over time as technology changes, and we're always reviewing those procedures to make sure that they're fully appropriate.
Is there a problem then with overclassification?
Is there a problem with
Overclassification of documents?
Well, I think, it's always a balance, and you're always trying to meet that balance about whether things are classified appropriately. And the intelligence community works at this. Obviously, we work at this. I wouldn't go so far as to slap a Band-Aid on it and say, yeah, everything's overclassified, but it's a balance that we try to strike to make sure that everything is appropriately marked and appropriately handled. But, it varies from document to document and from issue to issue.
And a quick one on Germany. At any point during the conversations with Germany, did they make the Leopard deployment contingent on the U.S. sending the Abrams? And can you give us just some sense of what led to the joint decision? I mean, I'm just trying to understand. You didn't want to send the tanks, then you decided to send the tanks. What happened?
Tanks were never off the table. We have been nothing but honest and transparent about the particular challenges of the Abrams, which those challenges still exist. I mean, it is still going to require a unique supply chain and maintenance requirements and jet fuel. I mean, all that stuff is still valid. We've been very honest about that. The decision today was the result of many, many discussions with the Germans as well as our allies and partners about what Ukraine is going to need going forward and how we can all best address